Hello YouTubers, today we're working on this 2011 BMW 535i, and we're going to be changing the valve cover gaskets. A couple of weeks ago I went ahead and changed the oil coolant and oil filter gaskets because they were leaking too, and then when I did that I noticed that these valve covers are leaking too, so we're going to go ahead and get that done now. Okay, let's go ahead and start by taking this cover off. And then let's remove this. You can get away with leaving this there, but I'm going to go ahead and take it off. I want the least distraction there when I'm doing this. Okay, and for some reason they got different sizes. The front one's a 16 and the back one's a 15, but I'm going to go ahead and remove it. And since that one's loose, I'm going to go ahead and use the 16 millimeter. As you can see, the back one's longer than the front one, so keep that in mind so you don't get confused. Then we're gonna go ahead and loosen these clamps, and I'm gonna pull the filter box out. You got these wires here. Just go ahead and pop them out of that clamp or bracket. You just pop them up, maybe wiggle them a little bit, and they come out of the way. Now I'm just gonna take a screwdriver. It's probably, I believe that's about a 6 millimeter if you use a socket, but I'm just gonna use the old screwdriver. I'm just gonna pop it up, and it should pop. Oh yeah, don't forget over here, you wanna pull this air duct, whatever holds back, so you can lift the air box up. Okay, there we go. And it's held on by these grommets. I think there's 3. And I've done a video on this before, so I'm taking this off so many times. Got this little studs that hold it. Now we're gonna start removing some stuff back here. Okay, I'm gonna start by disconnecting these hoses and trying to take this charge pipe, or this pipe here first. It's got a 10 millimeter there. Then this is gonna be tricky. I've messed with this before. This is a new one. It gets real brittle and it will break if you're not careful with it. So let me try to pop these hoses out. This one's BMW uses a lot of cheap plastic, so this one's broken. It's supposed to have 2 clips that you squeeze and it pops out. Something like this one. Let me get in here with the screwdriver. And this one's halfway broken too already. That's what it has. And you just squeeze these 2 sides together. See if you can see. Yeah, squeeze these 2 together and it opens these clips. Ooh, that one's almost broken. And it'll pop out. So just be careful. You can see mine already cracked, so I'll have to order some more. Now this charge pipe, I'm going to use a 10 millimeter. Okay gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, be very careful when you do this, because I broke the first one. If you've never changed this, it's not going to have play. It's real brittle. It'll break real easy. It broke from here last time, but this is a new one, so hopefully I've got some play. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pliers I bought, and I cut a strip from the top right there. This is the strip I cut, and that's what I'm going to use to get in here. And let me show you how I do it. Okay, be very careful. Get you closer so you can really see what's going on here. Be very careful, because as I said, these will break. Lift it up and stick a piece that right there. See? Now that's open. Same here. And you go around, and the bottom one you might have to just use a pick. Let me get that other pick. Be careful, because it will break. Take it from me. I broke the other one. There, see? Now we're out. We're loose. Be careful. You don't have a lot of plate with that. To remove this 10 millimeter. Set that up here. Now we can pull this down. Gosh, so nervous. Whoa. Be careful. Like I said, if yours is old, you're probably going to end up breaking it because it does not have any play. Now let's unplug this from right here. This sensor. Where's my, what'd you do with my pick, man? What we're going to do is lift on this tab. And be careful, plastic again. And there we go, it pops out. Oh, it's like doing surgery with these beamers. All that plastic they use here. Okay, now let's see. It's got a clamp here too. Let me get my gloves on. Which I already took off and it broke on me right here. So I'm gonna have to go get another clamp. It's just like this one. Okay, I'm gonna pull out this whole pipe, and there's another sensor here, and I'll show you how to do that one. I think I can show you once I get this pipe off out of here. Okay, it's gonna do a little wiggling and pulling. Come on, be careful. There we go. Inspect this because this also gets brittle, and the pipe gets brittle, and you might end up having to replace it. Oh, this is plastic, man. Look, if it even. Uh-oh, that looks like a crack. No, it's not. Whoa. Okay, and here's that sensor. We got a close-up now. All you do is push on this tab right here and pull. And I'm gonna go around so I can get better leverage. Push on that and pull this. There we go. And that's out. Now let's get this out of the way. And I'm gonna stick some kind of a rag or paper towel here. I don't want nothing going into this pipe. Okay, right back here, you're gonna have two T25s, and on the other side, you're gonna have two the same thing holding that bracket. And this is what you need for that. T25 star bit. Okay, they're ready to remove. You can see they're out. Now you can lift this up. And you also got two more here, but this is for a sensor. I don't think we need to move it, but we'll see. Now the other side is a little bit more tricky. You might have to use some kind of an extension and a wobble or swivel. Okay, this side's a little bit more tricky, but I don't know if you can see them in there. See, there's one. And now they already took them off, but I'll show you where they're at. And I squeezed in through here, but what I should have done, here's the other one, see? And this is what I use for those. This little guy, he's got me out of tight spots. Just reach in there, squeeze in there, and you can take it out, boom, boom, and then the other one. But what I should have done is you can remove this, but I'm trying not to remove it. So I want to take the least. This, all it does is it scoots like this, and open it and pull the wires out, but I'm gonna try to leave it like that. See, it's loose enough where I think I can get by. I don't want to take off too much stuff, but if you can't get to those bolts, take this off. Okay. Then you're gonna have this little like styrofoam thing. Mine kind of ripped a little bit. It was stuck somewhere here and I couldn't get it out. Then yeah, see what we got going. Like I said, use one of these. It's real small and it fits in tight places. I think I bought it at O'Reilly's. Forgot how much it cost, but it came real handy. When I take this off, it comes handy too. I get in here because you can't get a big ratchet in here. Okay, once you get here, you want to take this rubber thing, kind of like styrofoam cushion. See, mine's torn. Just lift it up gently. And then this was funny. This was off for some reason. I can't remember what happened, but it was missing. It's still missing like a screw, but I don't know where it goes. That's weird. But anyway, I guess this is the way it goes. You should have a screw on this bracket holding it, and it's also a T. What we've been using over there, T25. I said. Let me see. Yes, T25, and it's a bracket that holds these sensors. So all you do is pull these sensors out of there. And Might want to pull these out. I guess the bracket can stay on there when we pull the intake. Well, we'll see. Okay, first of all, kind of should have done this first. You want to remove or disconnect your battery. Up here we got this little flap. You got two 10mm. Take them off. And this will raise. I mean, I don't know what else you got to take off. I've never taken this battery off, but that'll give you access to get to the terminals and disconnect the. I'm just gonna disconnect the negative. Okay, lift the cover up. And I can get to my negative here. Loosen that up. Out it comes. Make sure you get it out of the way where it ain't accidentally gonna fall back in there. And gas will squirt everywhere or you'll get zapped. Alright, let's get back to the front. Okay, I went ahead and just did that screw that's here that holds this down, I guess, because like I said, mine was off. I don't know what happened. And these just, can you see? Yeah, these just snap on here. I'm just gonna do this for now. And then as I go, if I need to, I'll take them off because I can even raise it up there higher now. See? I think we can clear that. But anyway, let's just do that for now. Okay, let's see what goes next. Okay, we'll start by taking out the fuel lines here. You go to the, oh, we got this one. We can take this one off. All you do is squeeze these two tabs. It's a connection. Get that out of the way. Get a rag, because I'm sure we're going to squirt gas everywhere. Yep. Sure did. Let me open them off first and get that gas on the rag first. There we go. Let me absorb all that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do this to all of them, but here, let me just show you what I'm going to do. Take that one off. See how it's leaking? So you might want to let the car sit for a while before you do this, but you know me, I'm impatient. I do have a fire extinguisher right here in case things get out of hand. Okay, and let's do the top one. You see where I'm at? Okay, right here. I don't think the top one will leak. Last time I changed my injectors, it all goes down there. So once you stop all that, there you go. You want to take these and keep them in order. I'm going to set them on the table in order. I do think they have numbers on them. Can't remember. Anyway, let's keep them in order. Yeah, I'll show you one more. Once you break it, it's kind of easy. Again, I'm putting them on the table in order like that. And YouTubers, make sure you use safety goggles and cover this rail up when you loosen those. For some reason, when I loosened that side, it shot gas through these and it fell right on my face. So I had to run in there and wash it off. Yeah, it did burn. I wasn't expecting that. I was covering over here and then they shot out of these ports. Let me see if it'll do it again so you can see. I'm ready this time. Okay. I think it's already bled out, so we're good, I think. Yeah, it's good. Wear safety glasses and be careful. Don't do what I did. You want to remove this little plastic clip here. See if we can see what's going on with it here. Oh, okay. I guess you just be careful with it. Hold on, it's got that little clip there. This will just move it so you can get to a couple of bolts. This one, and one back there. Let's see if you can see it. It's way... There it is, over there. See it? And this clip is kind of hiding it. Okay, like I figured, I got a few in the back that are kind of tricky to get to, but I went ahead and removed this from the back It's kind of in my way. It just has this kind of a little clip. I think I used the T25, same thing that I've been using. And then I went ahead and disconnected this connection from the fuel rail. Just squeeze on this tab back here, pop it out. Now I can move this a little bit more on this side and get to those bolts in the back. Okay, I don't know if I showed you down here's a sensor. I want to pull that one out. Push that clip. Pops right out. So we're gonna have to move all this stuff out of the way. And here on these, got a little clip here. Camera wants to lay down. Camera's getting tired too here. Okay. Got a little clip here on the back. Let's press on it and pull. And then squeeze the sides and wiggle it. Comes out. And I marked it just to make sure. I don't know if you can mix them, but put a little bit of white paint on it. Again, that little tab right here. Squeeze it. And it won't come out all the way, I guess, till you squeeze the sides and wiggle it. Guess that's why I figured it, though. Push them down out of the way. Now we can throw all this to the other side. And these you do not have to remove. These black bolts. I thought you did because I couldn't get it out. But it is, these fall back in place. They fall back and want to catch on the thread. And it makes it look like you still have something attached. It won't move. So I had to loosen them up again. And while I was loosening them up, this is how I did it. Let me show you. While I was loosening them up, I pulled on it. And that's when I noticed that it came loose. So they were probably trying to fall back in the thread. So you might have to do that. And looks like you still have something there. And I did it backwards. I forgot I needed to pull the this wiring, the injector wires and the coils. So I'm going to plug the coils and I'm going to try to leave the coils in there. I think we can do that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's experiment together here. Okay, and the way you disconnect that connector from the coils, you pull up on this tab and it automatically pushes it out. Let's see if I can get some light on it for you. See, automatic pushes it out. And that's it. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to leave the coils there. And then for the injectors, let's see if we can get a closer look at that. Right there, pull up. That's the tab I'm talking about right here. You're pushing it that way. See how it gives a little bit? Be careful, don't break it. Push it. And this will come out. Where's it at? Right here. Anyway, we got to do all the rest. Okay, once you take the connection off, and make sure you cover your injectors. Want to get anything in there. Then take the ground off, which it's 8mm. And be careful, don't drop it. There it is. I don't think there's any washers, no. You can put it back in there. I've got a habit of putting them back in there so I know where everything goes back, or keep it out of the way, you know. Probably best to keep it out of the way and put it somewhere else. And I'm just gonna keep these in the position that they go. You know, this one goes that way, this one goes this way. You can't really mix them. It's kind of, it just falls in place when you put it back in. Okay, let me get the rest of them. Okay, I've got the last ground off. Now let me pop up the coil. You'll have to be moving this back and forth. And I got, it wasn't too bad. The last one for the injector, it wasn't bad. I thought it was gonna be hard to reach. Just saw something fall that way. I think it was a piece of paper. Okay. Okay, let me get over here and see what we got holding it up. All right, I thought I saw something fall over there when I moved all this over there, but oh well. Okay, this is where it's gonna be a little bit tricky. Okay guys, this is the tricky part. I don't know why, but it looks like something's still holding it. So as I pull on it, I gotta keep messing with the screws, because I just want to make sure I didn't leave one hooked up. So keep pulling it, and at the same time I use that, and I use the magnet like this to make sure that we're loose. And finally, I think I got it. Yeah, we're good. Now, try to get it out of here. It's getting caught. There's a lot of wires and these brackets that are gonna get in your way, so just be patient. There we go. Come on, baby. Whoa. And then this is always gonna be in your way. Vacuum line. Look, see, I don't want to let it go. Come on, let your buddy go. Oh gosh. Okay, let's take a look over here. Wow, it looks so cool. Looking at the inside of your engine. Here's the vandals when I did them last time. You can see them through here. Okay, this line's a pain in the rear. Anyway, here, let me show you the intake. So when you take it off, you know exactly how many bolts you're gonna take off. Let's count them together. Let's start with this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 on the side, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on top. Just so you know, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, because you can't see back here what's back there. And I just stuck my hand in there and I was feeling, and I could feel it. Then I used the mirror. One of these little mirrors. It showed me exactly what was back there. So there you have it. The back, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3. Of course, these top ones, but you can see those. But those bottom ones, you might not be able to see that one right there. But now you know. That's what you got. Give you a quick look at them so you'll see the bolt pattern. You'll be fighting it like I was. Now just go around and clean the mating surface, which it cleans real quick. I like those kind of gaskets that you don't have to put silicone on. You know, I guess some was used to old school cars. Time you do intake manifold, you got to put silicone and all that good stuff. And just make sure you cover those injectors. You don't want to get junk in there. Be real careful. I took this screwdriver and I gently pried it through here. And when I hit it, I noticed the top lifted up, so I thought, cool. Then I took this little baby here and I wedged it down here somewhere. Did the same thing. Hammered it with the hammer lightly and it popped it up. It wasn't stuck on there at all. I didn't have any issue with that. The issue was these bolts kept falling back into the threads, and it was causing it to get stuck, you know. So just make sure you got them all loose all the way. I mean, go overboard and keep loosening them up till they're all loose. From the dealer, BMW. I couldn't wait, so I needed them now, so I got them from the dealer. Usually I get everything else online, but all right, let's see how much fun this is gonna be. Putting it all on there. All right, let's take off the old one. See how this bad boy comes out, and we'll put the other one just the same way. Drop it down. Okay, that's That's the way it came out. Yeah, guys, see that? Yeah. All right, come on out. That one goes there in the front. The middle one. And the last one. Okay, I cleaned them. They're real good, and I set them just the way it came out. I'm just gonna take these, smash them in there. Just gonna stick them in there for right now. Make sure they go in nice and flush and smooth and no kinks. And I'll recheck it before I put it on. Okay, now this bad boy. Start up here. There, yeah, it looks good. All right, let me just push it in there properly, and we'll be ready to install. Okay, what I did is I took this line that's in the way and I gently screwed it this way, and I put this air thing on a jig on there to hold it so it don't go over there and get in my way. Then I took a rope and tied that one up there so it stay out of my way. So let's see how many shots. Make sure none of the gaskets falls out. Okay, the trick is try to get it in one shot without disturbing the don't hit the gasket. All right, let me put it back out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that plastic. There we go. Slide it and pop these holes. Remember how they go? That big one goes on top. See? Then you got the small one. Don't want to make too much dust. Remember the injectors, they're covered up, but still. Okay, that out of the way. Pull these with salt. See, that's gonna give me a lot more room. Yeah, I think I'll wedge something here like this. Yeah, let me get something to hold these back. All right, take two. I went ahead and put smaller papers or paper towels on the injectors so I won't catch them with the gasket. Turn you over, make sure nothing's falling out. Oh gosh. Okay, so far so good. All right, I'm off, but I'm where I'm supposed to be. Oh gosh. Whew. Okay, I think we're good. Let me go around and check, make sure the gasket didn't bind up or anything. I know it looks good on the sides and the front and sides. Right there, it's good. You can even look through the inside and see it. All right, let me take a look in the back. I won't be able to put the camera back there, but I'll let y'all know what's up. Okay, you might not be able to see, but I'm gonna use this mirror and see. You can see the back of the gasket. Look, it's all perfect. Didn't go off or nothing. As I go down there, I can see it. So use a mirror. You're not sure if it sealed back there, if it wadded up or folded up. That looks good. Now let's look in here, the ones in here. Oh, you can't see with this flashlight. Okay, now I'm gonna tighten all of them, but just hand tight. Did I tell you what this was? No, I don't think I did. It's an E10 for the inverted star bit. E10 for the valve cover. So I'm gonna do all these by hand, and then we'll torque them down. And when you hand tighten, you can use one of these little thingamajiggers, a ratchet, a thumb ratchet or finger ratchet, so you can move along faster. But I'm gonna do a crisscross pattern right now, just go crazy everywhere. Then when I tighten it, I'll probably start from the middle and work out when I torque them down. You just want to make sure that the gasket, you know, it's not all crooked. Oh yeah, and don't forget this vacuum line here. I didn't even see it. Plug it in. There we go. Then we're gonna start connecting everything. Okay, for the 3 in the back, let's get you. I'm using this method. Got a long extension with the wobble and a little extension, and then the star bit, which is an E10. And I'm just feeling my way. Once I find it, get it, I'm turning. I still haven't started the torquing process yet. I'm trying to just tighten everything up. And as you tighten them, you think you got them tight, then you start tightening another one, then this one will get loose again, and you'll have to put some more tightening to it. See, this one was already tight, now it's loose. Got one in here. Okay. And this is the hardest one, the one in the corner over here. But it's doable. Just gotta work blind. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna tighten them a little bit more and then we'll do the torque. Okay, I've got them done. I went 7 foot-pounds, 7.5. I mean, you decide what you want to do on yours, because I looked it up and several were saying 6, 7, 7.5. I feel comfortable with 7.5. The worst part about this job is tightening them all. Going in sequence and tighten all those 16 and the 10 on top. That was the worst. Gosh, I'm glad I'm done with that. The rest should be a piece of cake. But you can get to all of them, except these 3 in the back. That's going to be a little bit tough, except especially this one on the passenger side in the rear. I don't know how you're going to do that. You really can't torque it properly, because this is how you got to get in there. I don't think I'm going to get the proper, you know, torque doing this number. But I'm comfortable with that, and like I said, I do a lot of go by a feel, because I've been doing this a lot, and that felt pretty good. All right, let's put everything together. I went ahead and put the injector fuel lines. I'm not tightening them yet. I just put them on there so I won't get any debris in there. I don't want them exposed too long. All right, I got a close-up of this one. Let me show what I'm doing over there. See, I'm putting everything back together. And see, can't really mess it up. Let's get that sucker over there. Ah, you're always gonna be in the way. Okay, guys, I had to discipline that line. Okay, see how it is? Basically, your ground, and this is already facing that way. Your connection is also facing that way. So what I'm gonna do first is, well, let's do the ground first. See if I don't drop this little bolt. Stick the ground in there. Get your little bolt. Okay, now take this connection, and I guess it goes this way. Shove it in there. There, it popped, snapped. And open this. Put your connection to your coil. And as you push it in, it automatically wants to close already. Same here. Pop it open. Snap. And it's already set the way it's gonna go. See this wire? Shove it in there. It'll snap, you'll feel it. There, see? Tug on it a little bit, not too hard or you'll tear it. And there you go. Okay, I've got the connection to the injectors. The coils are all plugged in. The fuel lines to the injectors are hand tight, and now we're gonna tighten them up. I don't know what the torque specs are for that, but I'm just gonna I've taken these off before, and I just go by feel on these. I don't think you could really get a good reading with the torque because you need a crow's foot or something. And I don't know what you would use to torque them down with, but I mean, don't go crazy on these. As long as they're snugged on there, that's good. Like I said, I've done these before on other vehicles, and I just go by feel, and that's good enough. Okay. Haven't had no issues. Alright, let's get this bracket in there. Just gotta align it, and it should snap right here. There we go. Just be careful. It's just a little tab there. I don't know how it goes, how you work it in there, but it's in there. It's got some flexibility there. Right there. But it's in. Okay, again, remember how this went? The small line went in the back. And that medium sized one went in there. This big boy went on the top. Just like that. There you go. Snaps right in. And then we're gonna bolt it on. And I don't know how much more I'll record. I'm trying to get this done, so this may be where I'm gonna stop recording and show y'all the final step. I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, and this grommet here goes into that stud over there. Okay, here we go. Whoa, easy. Heard a little crack in there. I don't want to crack nothing. Let me try to get this in there first and see if it'll go in there. Come on, you were in there. There we go. Okay. Let me get a close-up of that. Remember that booger? Okay, I've got the pipe and this other pipe, and it's aligned here, so I'm gonna try to get this in while I can. Boy, that's scary. Oh, awesome. Well, it's scary though. Okay, I'm gonna push that down and that. And this is gonna go in there, and this is gonna go in here, but I'm gonna wait. Can you see that? Yeah, let's put this in here. It's a 10 millimeter. These are kind a lot of these screws are like self drilling in there into the plastic. So just be careful. Oh yeah, this connection, don't forget. There we go. And I still need a clamp for this, so I'm gonna go pick up one tomorrow. Well, YouTubers, I took it for a test drive. Ran great, no problem, so I'm happy. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, I really appreciate you, and good luck.